In a seller's market where multiple offers and over-asking prices prevail, the real estate landscape continues to defy the seasonal slowdown, though a slight shift in inventory or pending sales could swiftly reshape the horizon. I'm Tony with Clarkson Santoro, and this is our real estate update for the week of Friday, October 13th. We know that selling or buying a home can be stressful and confusing. In this series, we use our more than 50 combined years of experience helping clients sell or buy homes to explain what the latest real estate news here in San Ramon means for you as a blah, blah, blah. Let's start over. In the seller's market where multiple offers and over-asking prices prevail, the real estate landscape continues to defy the seasonal slowdown, though a slight shift in inventory or pending sales could swiftly reshape the horizon. I'm Tony with Clarkson Santoro, and this is our real estate update for the week of Friday, October 13th. We know that selling or buying a home can be stressful and confusing. In this series, we use our more than 50 combined years of experience helping clients sell or buy homes to explain what the latest San Ramon real estate market trends mean for you as a homeowner who is thinking about selling, or as someone who is looking for a house that you would love to call home. Let's take a look at this week's activity. We have 19 homes on the market currently, which is 3 less than last week. Average asking price of those homes was $2,083,000, which is up from last week's average asking price of $1,959,000. 7 homes went pending, which is 3 more than last week's 4, with an average asking price of $1,504,000, which is significantly lower than last week's average asking price of pending homes, which was $2,333,000. And the same number of homes sold this week as last week at 5, with the average sales price being $1,741,000, which is slightly lower than last week's average sales price of $1,806,000. So now that we know how this week's market performed, let's look into the broader trends that provide insights into its overall health and the potential future direction. But before we proceed, if you find this information helpful, you can subscribe so you won't miss out on future updates. And why not share this with a friend as well? Everyone deserves to be in the know about their local market. All right, let's take a look at this week's indicator, shall we? This week our inventory has seen a significant 13% decrease, equivalent to 3 homes fewer than last week, like I mentioned. Additionally, our coming soon listings have dwindled to just 3%, signaling that we shouldn't expect a substantial increase in inventory next week or in the coming weeks. As evident from the chart, our inventory has gently fluctuated above and below the 20 home mark, which is approximately 60% lower than normal, what we would consider normal. Comparatively, at this time last year, we had a robust 50 active homes, which dwindled to fewer than 20 in just 2 months. If we continue to experience a similar shortage of new listings over the next 2 months, we could potentially drop below the 10 active homes, which is a remarkably low figure. One positive aspect of the low inventory is the impressive performance of the market in terms of the turnover rate. This week we've seen a remarkable 32% improvement over last week, bringing it to 37% above what is considered normal. From our perspective, anytime the market surpasses 20% above the standard, it signifies a seller's market. However, it's essential to note that due to the historically low inventory and pending sales, this indicator is quite volatile. Even a slight change in inventory or pending sales can lead to a significant swing in its value. In summary, the market remains robust for sellers, but it's a market that could swiftly and easily shift to a quieter state. Continuing the trend, there's more positive news on the horizon as the average price of closing homes in San Ramon has exceeded expectations, selling for an average of $40,000 over the asking price, equivalent to approximately 2.3 percent. In our assessment, a seller's market should naturally result in a higher likelihood of multiple offers and bids surpassing the asking price. This data corroborates the findings regarding a market turnover, affirming that we are still firmly in a seller's market. Notably, over the past 7 months, buyers have consistently paid over asking, which is a departure from the traditional trend of this metric turning negative during the fall and early winter seasons. To provide some more context, at this time last year, the average price was approximately $30,000 under the asking price. In a continuation of the trend of positive news, the average sales price in San Ramon continues to climb. This week, it increased just slightly by 1%, equivalent to approximately $19,000 compared to the previous week. What's especially encouraging is that this week, all indicators have shown positive signs, all historical indicators, setting an optimistic tone for the upcoming fall market. When we closely examine the 30-day rolling average of pending sales, it strongly suggests that property values will keep rising in San Ramon for at least the next 2 weeks. Continuing with even more positive news, we're seeing increasing values in the high-tech industry in Silicon Valley. This week, the equity market for high-tech stocks experienced a notable 3.6% increase over last week. A very encouraging uptick. It's essential to remember that our real estate market is closely tied to the optimism and stock portfolios of employees in the tech firms. When stock values rise and show improvement, it instills confidence in these employees, often motivating them to consider relocating to our valley, which in turn contributes positively to our local real estate market. Now, the only negative trend in our update this week, and it's repeating a familiar concern here with interest rates, the significant headwind currently affecting our market to a certain extent. This week, they inched up once again, now standing at 7.75%, up from 7.49% the previous week. Unfortunately, there seems to be no respite for the upward trend, and the prevailing expectation is that interest rates will continue to remain above 7% for the foreseeable future, which has implications for a real estate landscape. Overall, we find ourselves still firmly within a seller's market, where homeowners are reaping the benefits of multiple offers and prices exceeding asking prices. Sales prices, that is. Remarkably, even as we enter the traditionally slower fall and early winter season, our market continues to move in a positive direction. However, it is crucial to underline a critical caveat in this report. The data we rely on is derived from small sample sizes, and a minor fluctuation in either inventory or pending sales could swiftly alter the market's complexion. To illustrate a mere increase, as an example, a mere increase of 4 homes in inventory and a decrease of 3 monthly pending sales could potentially transition us into a neutral market position where neither sellers or buyers hold a clear advantage. Thank you for joining us for this weekly market update. We hope the summary and commentary helps you understand how our market is impacting your options. If you have specific questions about navigating the market to sell or buy a home, don't hesitate to drop a comment down below or reach out to us directly. We're here to guide you every step of the way. And if you found this information helpful, remember to share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll always be in the know about the local real estate news here in San Ramon. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next week with a new update.